school basketball coverage on ESPN 100.7 is on the air. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by
Frontenac Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5 is brought to you by Vernon Motors, CDL Electric, the City of Frontenac, Dinar Eye Care, the Webb Bank, Haynes Incorporated, Pet Care and Surgery Center, Wilbert and Towner, Wells Fargo Shane P, University Bank, SEK Urgent Care, Commerce Bank, Crossland Construction, Jocksnit Sporting Goods, Watco Companies, Lane Lord Basketball Camps, Babette Bank, Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing, Lindbergh Pharmacy, Pittsburgh State University, Size Miles Center, Ryan Insurance, and the Spiccarelli Law Firm.
Now let's go live courtside for tonight's pregame show on ESPN 100.7.
Hello, everybody, and welcome out to the Webb City Cardinal Dome here on the campus of Webb City High School. As today, this is Game 5 of this Webb City tournament, Webb City Invitational, in which the Frontenac Raiders will take on the Mount Vernon Mountaineers out of the Big 8 Conference in Southwest Missouri. So it'll be CNC versus Big 8. And a little bit of a border war between the Kansas and Missouri schools today. We got about 3 minutes and 25 seconds until we get the starting lineups and tip. We'll go ahead and take our first break right here on the pregame show. This is Frontenac Basketball on Radio X 103.5.
After 3 decades in business, Bittner Motors of Pittsburgh remains a local favorite. If you're in the market for a quality pre-owned vehicle, Bittner Motors has a large selection of late model, low mileage vehicles to choose from. Whether it be a car, truck, or SUV, Bittner Motors will warranty all their vehicles 100% for parts and service. And if you can't find what you're looking for on the lot, they will find it for you. Bittner Motors, 1018 North Broadway, Pittsburgh.
Finding a lawyer means choosing someone with experience, confidence, and a good track record. Every legal situation is unique, and you need someone who will give you the level of comfort that he or she will treat your legal problem like it is their own. J. Gordon Gregory of the law firm of Wilbert and Towner is ready to provide you with that type of specialized assistance. With over 30 years of experience in Southeast Kansas, Gordy is ready to give you the personalized legal service your problem needs and deserves. Call J. Gordon Gregory of Wilbert and Towner today at 620-231-5620 or contact him online at wilbertandtowner.com.
See their ad, names, and numbers.
Customer first, safety always. It's not just a tagline, it's the Watco way. By focusing on safety, each and every day they build a future by protecting their customers, team members, community, and the environment. When Watco moves commodities by rail, river, and road, at home or across North America and Australia, their priority is to ensure that they deliver their loads safely and on time. Watco wishes all area teams a safe and successful season.
Save where you shop with Labette Bank's Bazing checking account. Use the Bazing app to find over 300,000 national and local discounts. Bazing also offers industry-leading identity theft protection, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, paying up to $200 for damaged phones, pharmacy, vision, and hearing savings. With Bazing checking, you get deals you want and protection you deserve. Stop by and ask us about Bazing at Labette Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Find us fast in names and numbers.
Haynes Incorporated in Frontenac is the driveline specialist. Haynes handles all driveline repairs for cars, trucks, four-wheel drive vehicles, and farm equipment. Haynes can also handle any general machine work and offers 24-hour record service. Call Haynes anytime, 231-3170. Haynes Incorporated is located at the intersection of West McKay and Highway 69 Frontenac Junction. Haynes Incorporated in Frontenac is the driveline specialist.
Proud supporter of Frontenac Athletics.
At Lindbergh Pharmacy, we care about your health. From a qualified and caring staff to services like our Time My Meds and MedPack programs, Lindbergh Pharmacy provides personalized service you can count on. Refill prescriptions online at lindberghpharmacy.com or on your smartphone with our free Lindbergh Pharmacy mobile app. You can also sign up for our text alert program and we'll text or email you when your prescription is ready. Can't make it to us? We'll deliver your medications right to your door. Lindbergh Pharmacy, now 2 locations to serve you.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
If you want to improve your basketball skill set, you need to attend one of the length.
Welcome back to the Cardinal Dome here on the campus of Webb City High School. Once again, the Frontenac Raiders set to take on the Mount Vernon Mountaineers out of Southwest Missouri. And again, we'll go ahead and get your starting lineups first with the visitors on the scoreboard. That is the Frontenac Raiders. It'll be first, number 3, Daniel Watts, a 5'10" senior. Number 12, Jake Wilbert, a 6' senior. Number 22, Brock Ginnivan, a 6'4" senior. Number 23, Peyton Brown, a 5'11" senior. And number 33, Hayden Pyle, a 6'2" sophomore. So all seniors except for Hayden Pyle for the Frontenac Raiders, and for Mount Vernon it is pretty much all seniors and one sophomore as well. It'll be Ty Boswell, number 10, a 6' senior. Number 20, Cale Miller, a 6'3" sophomore. Number 24, Cale Cornell, a 5'10" senior. Number 30, Kelly Vaughn, a 5'10" junior. And then number 33, Kyle Bushman, a 6'7" senior. So a lot of height for this Mount Vernon team. You got a 6'3" sophomore coming in, a 6'7" senior. That's going to be one to watch inside, banging inside with Brock Ginnivan. And once again, a lot of the guys that we see on this Frontenac Raiders team, part of the Frontenac Raider football team that went on a very big run all the way to the state championship game, did not win a state title, but played very well in their efforts and took down quite a few giants on the way there. So once again, we'll go ahead and get the tip. It will be Brock Ginnivan getting it for the Raiders, and Kyle Bushman, a 6'7" senior, getting it for Mount Vernon. It's going to be Mount Vernon controlling the tip. It'll be taken up by Kelly Vaughn. Past half court to the left-hand side to Cale Cornell. Back up to Vaughn, right side, into the hands of Ty Boswell. He thought about the shot, doesn't take it. Instead, kicks it around inside of the big man. He's got double-teamed, and they're going to be stealing it away from him. Hayden Pyle comes up with it. Gives it off over to the left-hand side. Peyton Brown, he dribbles up to the top of the arch. He's going to reset the Frontenac offense. He was very close to half court there. That's why I kind of stopped for a second. I was like, whoa, got to watch out. A little bit of a heat check from Jake Wilbert to start off the game. A deep three, no good. And then the pass through the hands of Mount Vernon's Cale Cornell. It will go out of bounds, and Frontenac will take possession of this game. 7:19 on the clock, 0-0 the score as Peyton Brown takes the ball down the court. Left-hand side to Daniel Watts. At the top of the arch, he thought about the shot. Instead, decides to pass it around to Hayden Pyle, the sophomore. Then into Peyton Brown. Brown to Ginnivan. Ginnivan at the top of the arch. Left corner. Spin around in the lane. Kicks it back out to Ginnivan. Passes it to Pyle. Pyle, they're going to say that he was fouled on his way to the basket. They're going to whistle that one against Cale Miller. So Pyle, I think they're going to call this one on the floor, though. So it'll be Frontenac ball underneath the Frontenac basket. I formation to inbound for Frontenac. Inbounded to Pyle, and they say he walked with it. And it will be another turnover going the way of Mount Vernon. So Mount Vernon takes possession of the ball in front of their own bench. Still 0-0 the score. 6:52 left to go here in the first quarter. Taking the ball down the floor, it'll be Kelly Vaughn, the point guard, to the left-hand side. Cale Cornell. Back to Vaughn at the right-hand side. He's looking at a tight Frontenac defense that is basically double-teaming every ball handler. Good zone defense for them. Three ball up, no good from Ty Boswell, but it is rebounded by the Mount Vernon Mountaineers. Brought in by Cale Miller. Inside to Kyle Bushman, and he is stripped of the ball, and then they're going to get it right back. That's a good hustle play that time by Cale Miller. Shot up by the lefty. No good from Kelly Vaughn, and Frontenac will take possession of the ball after the missed shots. Still 0-0 the score, 6:10 on the clock. Ginnivan with the ball at the left wing. Looking back up to the top, passes it to Daniel Watts, looking to his right, gets it into Jake Wilbert. High ball screen from Hayden Pyle, then back to Ginnivan after it touches a couple hands. Back to Watts. Watts with that long curly hair. Passes it to Ginnivan. He tries to put up a shot. Looked like he was going to fall, but it rattles out. Still tied it in zeros. It's Kelly Vaughn taking the ball down the floor. Left-hand side, Cale Cornell. We have had 0 substitutions. We have had actually just 1 dead ball on a couple inbounds. Left-hand side, Cale Cornell for 3. Rattles it home, and that's the first points of the game from Cale Cornell, the senior. for the Mount Vernon Mountaineers. They lead 3-0, 5:20 left to go in the first quarter. Peyton Brown will take it as the point guard this time, left-hand side to Daniel Watts. Looking back to Pyle. Pyle drives. He put a shot up. It was no good. And they're going to call a foul, I believe, on the shot. I think he's going to get 2, but we'll find out from the head official. They're going to whistle that one against Cale Miller. That's actually his second foul already here in the first quarter. And that will send Hayden Pyle, the 6'2" sophomore, to the line to shoot a couple free throws. And I guess they're going to change their mind. So Hayden Pyle was at the line, but they said no, we're going to call that one on the floor. So it'll be Peyton Brown to inbound for the Frontenac Raiders. High arcing inbound pass to Daniel Watts. Lurking in the paint is Ginnivan. 3-ball up. It bounces high. That one came from Jake Wilbert. It was no good, and then a foul underneath the basket. This will go against Frontenac. That'll be against Peyton Brown. He was trying to get that offensive rebound. A little bit too strong. They got him on a push in the back, and that'll give Mount Vernon the ball with a 3-0 lead, 5:05 on the clock here in the Cardinal Dome. Taking the ball down the floor, the Mountaineers. Kelly Vaughn to the right-hand side, back up to Vaughn in the hands of Mason Ballet, who just came in the contest, and he hits a 3. So Mason Ballet with the 3-ball. Now Frontenac down 6-0. Shot from the top of the arch from Blaine Baldwin, no good. And here comes Mount Vernon again, trying to stretch out that lead. They lead 6-0, 4:30 on the clock. Right wing in the hands of Cale Cornell. He has a 3 right now. Kelly Vaughn inside to the big man, Kyle Bushman. Turnaround shot in the lane. It was in and then rattled out. Rebounded by Jake Wilbert. Wilbert going the other way. Stops at the top of the arch, shoots, and nothing but net for Jake Wilbert. Jake Wilbert puts it in for 2 points. And now Mount Vernon will try to shoot another 3 from behind the arc. That one no good from Cale Cornell. He had one earlier. Doesn't get this one. And then there is a foul against Mount Vernon whistled underneath the basket. So it's 6-2 right now. 1 tick under, 4 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. This is Frontenac Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5 The Evolution. Appreciate you listening and watching to us on YouTube on our stream. Shot up from Jake Wilbert. He has the only 2 points for Frontenac so far. And Jake Wilbert going to be whistled on a foul. And coming right back out of that, Cale Cornell kind of stares him down, saying, hey, don't come from the ball that hard, man. That's tough defense from Jake Wilbert. But he will be whistled on his first foul of the night. That is the team's second, his first. So 3:40 on the clock. Kelly Vaughn takes the ball into the hands of Mason Ballet. Vaughn pull-up shot from the baseline, no good, but a good offensive rebound that time by Cale Miller. Back up to the top, Ballet for 3, no good. Popped up, rebounded by Frontenac. And they're going to be an offensive foul whistle. Inbounded around to Cale Cornell. Then into the hands of Kelly Vaughn. In the corner, it's Ty Boswell. Check that, Mason Ballet. Boswell from the elbow. Shot up and it rattles home. That is a good 2-point shot that time. And Boswell puts his team up 8-2 now. Going the other way is Frontenac off the inbound. Jake Wilbert looking to his left. Passes it to Hayden Pyle. Back up to the top to Noah Brooks, who's checked in the game. Jake Wilbert, he decides he wants to drive. He loses the ball. Stolen away by Mount Vernon. And pushed down from behind Cale Cornell, but he gets right back up. Mason Ballet has it. Gives it off to Kelly Vaughn. Interior pass to Kyle Bushman, 6'7" inside. And they're going to whistle a foul against Frontenac, I do believe. Not sure who this is going to be against, but it is going to go against Hayden Pyle. They say he held So it's still 8-2, 2:32 on the clock here in the first quarter. Again, game number 5 here from the Webb City Invitational. Cale Cornell bobbles the inbound pass. If he would have got that cleanly, I think he would have been able to shoot that 3. But instead, takes it at the right-hand side. There's Ty Boswell. Long pass to Bally. Thought about the 3, doesn't take it. That one tipped up by Pyle. Brought right back in by Bally. Bally back up to Kelly Vaughn around the corner. At the free throw line, Boswell. Tipped away by Frontenac, but brought right back in by Mount Vernon. They are really holding the ball very well right now. Wide open in the corner, but that's going to be a shot up by Kyle Bushman inside. No good. He had his man wide open in the corner. Decides not to pass to him. A strong drive this time by Blaine Baldwin, and he is going to be fouled by the big man inside Kyle Bushman. So this will be Blaine Baldwin, the 6'2" junior, to the line to shoot 2 off a shooting foul. First free throw up is good for Baldwin, bringing his team to within 4. Check that, within 5. They had 3 up there already. I thought it was 3 and then they put it to 4, but it was 2 and now they put it to 3. Baldwin lines up the second one, puts it in as well from the free throw line. So an even 4 points for the Frontenac Raiders, 8 for Mount Vernon. Left-hand side's Cale Cornell, double teamed by Frontenac's defense. Kelly Vaughn, left-hand side, back out to Cornell, thought about it, instead keeps it, dribbles to his right-hand side. Interior pass to Toby Hoover. And Hoover is going to be blasted on the inside by Noah Brooks. And he is going to go to the line to shoot a couple free throws. So again, Toby Hoover to the line. First free throw is good. Second free throw rattles out. Not sure if this is Hoover or Fish, but we'll find out because they got 2 number 3s on their team. Ball in the hands of Blaine Baldwin. He is going to be fouled. No, they're going to have a timeout whistle by head coach Ryan Barcelona, and we'll go ahead and take it with them. 30-second timeout called by Frontenac. We are back in 30. This is the home of Frontenac Raider Sports. This is Radio X 103.5.
At Lindbergh Pharmacy, we care about your health. From a qualified and caring staff to services like our Time My Meds and MedPack programs, Lindbergh Pharmacy provides personalized service you can count on. Refill prescriptions online at lindberghpharmacy.com or on your smartphone with our free Lindbergh Pharmacy mobile app. You can also sign up for our text alert program and we'll text or email you when your prescription is ready. Can't make it to us? We'll deliver your medications right to your door. Lindbergh Pharmacy, now 2 locations to serve you.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Welcome back to the Cardinal Dome here on the campus of Webb City High School. The score is 9-4. Frontenac trailing, but they have the ball right now. Blaine Baldwin takes it, gives it right off to Peyton Brown. Peyton Brown will reset the offense to the left-hand side to Jake Beckman. Inside to Noah Brooks, who puts it up and in. 2 points for Frontenac, giving them an even 6 now. 9-6 within 1 possession of tying this are the Frontenac Raiders. Left-hand side, it's Ty Boswell. Back up to the top to Kelly Vaughn. Bounce pass inside to Nathan Fish. Puts it up. 2-point shot is good. And it's actually not Nathan Fish either. It's Chance Fenton. He's wearing number 3. He's got 1 point earlier, now 3 points total. Free ball up from Peyton Brown. The shot up, no good. High arc off the rebound and brought in by Mount Vernon. That's Mason Bally. Left-hand side to Fenton. 20 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. Bounce pass. Fenton for three. Wide open. Well off the mark. A little too strong on the shot. Here go the Frontenac Raiders. 10 seconds left to go. Up and off the glass. Shot no good, but a foul. And this will send Jake Beckman to the line to shoot two. 11-6 the score. 5-point difference. 8.4 on the clock here. And again, Beckman to the line to shoot two. First free throw up from Beckman. And it is flush for the 6-foot sophomore. Gets the ball from the referee, lines up for his second here with 8.4 on the clock. Second free throw is up, and that one is true as well. Got to work quick here. 6 seconds left to go. Kelly Vaughn drives all the way to the basket, and he is fouled on his way there. So with 1.8 on the clock, Kelly Vaughn will go to the line to shoot two. And probably one of the best things that Mount Vernon could have done right there is just drive to the basket. Hope you get fouled. Now the clock stops. You don't have to worry about putting up a shot to make it. Now you get 2 free throws with 1.8 on the clock. Vaughn's first free throw is good. It's his first points of the game. Vaughn lining up for his second. Second one is up. That one off the mark. 1 second left to go, and that'll end the first quarter. The score after one quarter is over, 12-8. Mount Vernon on top of Frontenac. We'll be back in 1 minute. Get your first quarter totals as well as your first quarter adjustments right here on the home of Frontenac Raider Sports, Radio X 103.5.
The City of Frontenac is a proud supporter of Frontenac High School athletics and academics. The City of Frontenac was founded in 1886 and is home to just over 3,100 residents. Frontenac citizens enjoy a small-town atmosphere and all that a close-knit community has to offer. Situated on the crossroads of 2 major highways, those living in Frontenac can easily travel and enjoy the amenities of larger cities in a shorter travel distance. The community boasts an outstanding school system, low taxes, complete city services, including 24-hour police and fire protection. Good luck, Raiders, from the mayor, city council, and staff.
The true test of a great insurance agency comes when you suffer a loss. It's easy to take your premiums, but Ray Ryan of Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh knows that handling your claim is the most important service an insured needs.
Claim is our chance to let the customer know that we'll be out there, not just that we sold them a policy, we'll also be there when a claim occurs to make sure it gets handled in an honest, respectable way.
Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh, a trusted choice agency. Find them fast in names and numbers.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Welcome back here at the Cardinal Dome on the campus of Webb City High School. The score 12-8, Mount Vernon on top of the CNC Frontenac Raiders. Ginnivan over to Daniel Watts. To Ginnivan again. Then back to Peyton Brown. Interior pass tipped up by Mount Vernon, so still Frontenac basketball. But good job by Mount Vernon that time for getting their hands in the passing lanes. Again, 4-point difference, 12-8, 7:40 on the clock here in the second quarter. This is game number 5 of the Webb City Invitational. We just saw Lamar take down Neosho last game. Shot off the mark that time from Hayden Pyle, and it'll be the Mountaineers going the other way. Kelly Vaughn passes it over to Bally. Back to Vaughn again. The 2 guards playing keep away from the defense. Free ball up just out of the rim. And that thing about went halfway through, popped right back out, and then out of bounds off of a Mountaineer. So it is Frontenac basketball. 7:14 on the clock. 12-8 still the score. Nobody has scored here in the second quarter. Nearly 1 minute has elapsed off the clock. No score here in the second. It's Daniel Watts around into the corner to Wilbert, to Brown, to Watts once more. Brown has it. Watts at the right wing. Inside pass. And a foul whistled against Mount Vernon. That was Hayden Pyle drawing it. And it'll be against Ty Boswell, the 6-foot senior of the Mount Vernon Mountaineers. So this will send Hayden Pyle to the line. First free throw is off the front of the rim, no good. So still scoreless here in the second quarter as Boswell goes to the bench in favor of Cale Cornell. Second free throw is good for Hayden Pyle, getting his first points of the night. And here goes Kelly Vaughn. The left-hand side, Cornell in the corner. 3-ball up. High arc off the rim. Took a good bounce off the backboard, but rattles out. And then a foul underneath the basket on the big man. Kyle Bushman drawing the foul. And it'll be Daniel Watts whistled on the foul. So the big man, 6'7" inside, drawing the foul against Daniel Watts. And the score is still 12-9. Mount Vernon has not scored here in the second quarter. 6:36 on the clock. Bushman working in the paint. No good on the shot. Rebounded by Pyle. Taking the other way, it's Peyton Brown at the left wing. Trying to find somebody open. Gets it up to Wilbert. Then to the right-hand side to Cooper Cleland. Cleland at the right wing. Inside to Ginnivan. Pass to Pyle. He puts the shot up. No good, but he will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. He about had an and one opportunity there, but the shot just off the mark. So Mason Bally called on the foul. First free throw from Pyle is good. That's his second point. Both those coming off of free throws, obviously. Bringing us to within 2. Chance to make it a 1-point game here for Frontenac. Second free throw up, and that one is good as well. So Hayden Pyle goes to 3 points, and Frontenac down by just 1 here. 6:08 on the clock. Past the timeline, it is Bally to Vaughn, then to Cornell. To Vaughn once again, working on the defensive Cleland. Inside to Bushman. Long 2-point shot from Chance Fenton. No good, but a foul on the rebound attempt. This will go against Jake Wilbert. So this will send Cale Cornell to the line to shoot 1-and-1. 7 team fouls for both teams, so both are into the bonus. First free throw is up, off the mark, but it is rebounded by Mount Vernon's Mason Bally. Bushman from the free throw line. He puts that thing in. The big man showing the post move at the free throw line, in for 2 points. 14-11. Stretching that lead back up to 3. Long pass into the hands of Daniel Watts. And back up to Peyton Brown, looking to his right-hand side. Passes to Cleland. Around to Watts once more. Brown, they say he walked with it, so it'll be a turnover. Giving the ball right back to Mount Vernon. 5:22 on the clock. 14-11 the score. Chance Fenton to inbound for Mount Vernon. Inbounding to Kelly Vaughn, who takes it past the half-court line. Working on the defensive Cleland. Vaughn, another pass to Fenton. Had an open shot, decides not to take it. They give it back to Fenton. Lob pass inside. Fenton for 3, and it's good. That's his 6th point of the game so far. Bounce pass inside. Noah Brooks puts up the right-handed hook shot and in. 17-13, 4-point difference. 4:45 left to go here in the first half. To the line, strong and putting it in is Kyle Bushman. He's got the last 2 points, last 4 points I should say, last 2 buckets on the last 2 possessions. Brooks to Cleland for 3, no good. Rebounded by Kelly Vaughn, trying to run the floor. Give it off to Cornell, to Vaughn again. Right-hand side of the arch to Bally. Looking around, trying to find somebody open, gets it back to Vaughn. He resets the offense inside to Bally. Pass tipped up, jump ball, and it will go out of bounds off of Frontenac, so still Mount Vernon basketball. .410 on the clock, 19-13, 6-point difference. Frontenac needs to get a stop and a basket to swing the momentum back their way. Ball taken in by Chance Fenton. Over to Cornell. And to Vaughn at the top of the arch for Mount Vernon. Right wing had an open three, decides not to take it. Cale Cornell back up to Vaughn. Frontenac playing good zone defense. Double teaming the ball carrier almost every time. Driving in, a good shot off the backboard. No good. Rebound by Bushman, and he puts up a shot. No good again on the second one, but he is fouled, and he'll go to the line and shoot two. Bushman has 4 right now. Trying to make it 5 and 6 here. First free throw no good from Kyle Bushman. 3:42 left to go on the clock here. 19-13 the score. Second free throw is good for Bushman. 5 total points for him so far. 20-13 the score. Ginnivan gives it off to Pyle inside. They say he walked with it again, and Frontenac has had troubles with walking with the ball this first half so far. 20-13 the score. 3:31 on the clock. Kelly Vaughn, the point guard. Long pass over to Chance Fenton. Fenton for 3. He about banged that one home. It was off the mark. Rebounded, though, by Mount Vernon. Cornell inside to Bushman. Puts up a shot. That one nearly fell, but it doesn't. But a foul whistled against Frontenac, and Bushman draws a foul, goes to the line again to shoot 2 shots. This one will be whistled against Hayden Pyle again. First free throw, no good again from Bushman. This is exactly the way the first trip to the free throw line went. Just a short little while ago. Second one is good, just like it went earlier. So Bushman with 6 points now. 2 field goals, 2 free throws. He's 50% from the line. Stolen away. Now it's Mount Vernon stopping at the free throw line, letting it go from the nail and putting it in. That is Chance Fenton, and he has now 8 points for his team, and a timeout called by head coach Barcelona. We'll take it with him. 60 seconds, and we're back right here on the home of Frontenac Sports, Radio X 103.5.
The human eye blinks about 17,000 times a day, but here's a real eye-opener. Dry eyes can cause irritation, red eyes, and blurred vision. Don't assume your blurry vision means you need new glasses or contacts. The doctors at Canar Eye Care are experienced in diagnosing and treating dry eyes with the newest treatments available. So schedule your eye exam in Pittsburgh or Girard with Canar Eye Care, the clear choice.
Find them fast in names and numbers.
Community National Bank and Trust believes in our local schools and those who have committed themselves to our children. They would like to reward you with a premium banking product that offers Community National Bank and Trust excellent service coupled with a bounty of free banking products. Teacher's Choice is a checking account with no monthly service charge, unlimited check writing, no fee for cashier's checks, money orders and traveler's checks, and much more. Call or stop by today and visit one of their customer service representatives and find out how easy it is to open a Teacher's Choice account. Member FDIC.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Welcome back here to the Cardinal Dome here on Webb City, at Webb City High School. We rejoin live action. It was Ginnivan driving down the floor, and he was fouled, so he'll go to line and shoot 1 and 1. After a little bit of confusion, everybody thought they were inbounding, but they didn't realize that they had 18 fouls. So Ginnivan puts up the first free throw, and it is good. That is his first point of the game. And it comes to the 2:56 mark here in the second quarter. Ginnivan, after making the first, lines up for the second. That one is perfect as well. 2 for 2 from the stripe for Brock Ginnivan. 23-15 the score, 2:50 on the clock here in the second quarter. Mount Vernon in the lead with the ball. Right wing to Chance Fenton, inside to Bushman. And Bushman will be fouled on a blocking foul, and Coach Barcelona not happy about it, saying that he was hooking around. So they're going to say that's against Brock Ginnivan. His second personal foul of the game, 10th team foul, so 2 shots coming guaranteed from Kyle Bushman. Bushman, let's go with the first. Nope. Hey, we get 2 shots here. Slow down, everybody. Missing the first. Everybody thought that they were going for the rebound, but they didn't realize that he gets 2. Everybody's saying it was 1-on-1. It's not 1-on-1. That was their 10th team foul. That's double bonus. It's 2 points, or 2 shots. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Mount Vernon, though. Chance Fenton dribbles it around, giving it to Bally. Then back in the hands of Kelly Vaughn. Left-hand side. Fenton inside to Bushman. Bushman puts up a shot, no good. And then a foul against Bushman. And finally, a call goes Frontenac's way. So that's Bushman whistled on the foul. That'll be the 9th team foul on Mount Vernon, so that will send Frontenac's Cale Franklin to the line. Shooting 1-on-1, a chance for his first 2 points here. It is 1-on-1 opportunity, though. 2:25 on the clock. 23-15 is the score. Mount Vernon in the lead. First free throw up, and it is off the mark. Rebounded by Mount Vernon. An empty possession for the Frontenac Raiders. Cornell dishes it off over to Bally. Cornell again. Left side wide open for 3, just off the mark from Chance Fenton, and it goes out of bounds off a Mount Vernon player, so this is Frontenac ball again. They can't have an empty possession like they did last time, coming up with 0 out of the 1-on-1 and giving the ball right back to Mount Vernon. 2:12 on the clock, 23-15 the score. Mount Vernon has a little bit of a full court man-to-man going on, not really pressing yet, but definitely putting some pressure on the Frontenac offense. 2 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Driving it to the lane, putting up a shot, no good. That was a good try from Daniel Watts. Picked his pocket from behind. Frontenac comes up with it. Watts has it. Inside to Cale Franklin. Back out to Baldwin. Baldwin looking to find somebody open. Gets it in Daniel Watts. Daniel Watts will reset the offense a little bit. Blaine Baldwin drives the baseline, puts up a shot off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound, though. He goes to put up the second one. That one doesn't fall either, but he's fouled on the way up, and that's going to be a foul whistled against Mason Bally. Oh, no, they're actually going to get the second man on the scene, Cale Cornell, on the foul. His first foul of the night. Team foul number 10, so we're in a double bonus on both sides. 1:35 left to go here in the first half. First free throw is good for Blaine Baldwin. That's his 3rd free throw made. Lining up to make it a perfect 4 for 4 here. That one put up, and it rattles home as well. 4 points for him, 23-17. Frontenac not going away in this contest. 6-point difference between Mount Vernon and Frontenac at the moment. 1:27 on the clock. It is Kelly Vaughn to the right-hand side, into the hands of Fenton. Back up to Cornell. Inside, and Frontenac playing relentless defense, but they're leaving one guy open. Cornell about made him pay on that three-pointer, just off the mark, though. Rebounded by Frontenac, going the other way. Here is Daniel Watts. Right-hand side, into the hands of Baldwin. High ball screen. Guy kind of pushed through the screen. They don't call it. 1 minute left to go here in the second quarter. Another good ball screen from Franklin. He walked with it. Man, that would have been a great pick and roll, but he just picked up his foot before he put the ball on the floor. He kind of bobbled the pass, though, and went off his forehead, kind of, so ended up not being what they wanted to do. 23-17 the score, less than 1 minute left to go here in the half. He walked with it. They don't call that one. Mount Vernon. It's in the hands of Kelly Vaughn. Right-hand side to Cornell. Deeper into the side, it's Cale Miller. Vaughn driving wide open, puts it up and in on the pretty finger roll finish. Kelly Vaughn puts it in. His points. They're going to whistle a blocking foul against Mount Vernon this time. On the drive by Blaine Baldwin. He'll go to the line to shoot two. 25-17 the score, 29.7 seconds left to go on the clock. First free throw is no good from Blaine Baldwin. That's his first missed of the night after making 4 straight. He'll line up to shoot the second now with 29.7 on the clock. Second free throw is up, and that one is good. 5 points for him, all coming from the stripe. Long pass over to Chance Fenton. Deeper into the right-hand side. Cale Miller well off the mark. Fenton gets the offensive rebound. He puts up a shot, no good. Third chance, no good either. And now it's going to be stolen underneath the basket. Put up and in. 2 points for Mason Valley. 4 seconds left to go. Mount Vernon comes up with it. They'll have a chance at a half-court heave. It's good if it goes. Ooh, just off the mark. That would have been miraculous. So Mount Vernon ends the quarter on a little bit of a run. 27-18 the score. We will have the first half stats as well as your first half analysis on the other side of this 2-minute break. This is the home of Frontenac Raider basketball. This is Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Hi, this is Dr. Brent Cousins with SEK Urgent Care. When you're sick, when you're injured, or when you just don't feel like yourself, SEK Urgent Care is here for you. Let our skilled providers treat your non-life-threatening illness or injury at a fraction of the time and cost of an ER visit. Located at the corner of Centennial and Broadway in the Meadowbrook Commons. Open 7 days a week for your convenience. SEK Urgent Care, where your family and time matter. Find us fast on names and numbers.
Now accepting new clients. At the Pet Care and Surgery Center, Dr. James Clark believes all of our pets deserve kind, humane, and loving treatment. From a simple checkup or rabies vaccination to performing major surgery. Plus, Dr. Clark has boarding, grooming, nutrition, and wellness checkups. Dr. James Clark can provide that loving member of your family with the treatment they deserve. Call 620-308-6454 to set up an appointment or simply visit petcarecenter.org. Pet Care and Surgery, making a difference.
Does your current checking account pay you up to $15 per month? With Common Sense Checking at University Bank, you can earn up to $15 per statement cycle, 10 cents for each swipe after the first 15 swipes. Qualifying is so easy. Simply have one direct deposit or auto payment plus 15 debit card purchases each statement cycle and a $100 opening deposit. Stop by the bank for more information about our Common Sense Checking. Then swipe and save. It's convenience that pays at University Bank. Branch GMB. Member FDIC.
At Wells Fargo Advisors, we found clients appreciate a planning process that adjusts to the twists and turns of their life. If you're rethinking your life goals, the Envision process can help you try on your ideas before committing to them. Maybe you're thinking about retiring early or starting your own business. Your Envision plan can tell you how adding a goal could affect your ability to reach your objectives. For more information, call Shane Peak today at 620-232-3120. That's 620-232-3120. Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC.
Back to action with Frontenac Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Welcome back here to the Cardinal Dome here at Webb City High School. The score at halftime, 27-18. Looks like Nevada and Webb City ready to get their game started after this contest, but right now it's Mount Vernon, the Mountaineers, and the Frontenac Raiders taking each other on. A little bit of a border war, like we talked about earlier. Frontenac had the CNC Conference, the Crawford, Neosho, and Cherokee Conference, and Mount Vernon had the Big Eight. They compete with Lamar and Monette, teams like that. But the score at halftime again, 27-18. We'll go ahead and get your first half stats. Blaine Baldwin finished with 5 free throws, 5 points, all of them coming from the free throw stripe. Jake Wilbert had 2 points. Jake Beckman had 2 points. Brock Inneman with 2 points. Hayden Pyle with 3, and then Noah Brooks with 4, equals a rounding total of 18 for Frontenac. For Mount Vernon, they were led by Kyle Bushman, the big 6'7" senior inside. He had a total of 6 points in the first half. Kelly Vaughn had 3. Cale Cornell had 3. Chance Fenton had 8, so I was totally wrong when I said that Kyle Bushman led the scores. It was actually Chance Fenton coming off the bench with 8 points. And then Mason Bally, and I guess I'm being reprimanded, or not reprimanded, but corrected. It's Mason Bailey with 5 points. Ty Boswell with 2. So that is your first half scoring totals. 27-18 the score. We'll go ahead and take our next 2-minute break right here on the halftime show on the home of Frontenac Raider basketball. This is Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
If you are injured in an accident or on the job, it is vitally important that you hire the right attorney. Before choosing an attorney, you should make sure they have the resources to fight large corporations or insurance companies. Your attorney should have extensive trial court experience and a track record of success. The Spigarelli Law Firm, with offices in Pittsburgh and Coffeyville, has the experience, resources, and reputation to provide the quality representation your claim deserves. Fred Spigarelli has received the top rating from his peers with the Martindale-Hubbell Independent Rating System. His firm has the resources to hire the experts and physicians needed to properly present your claim. The Spigarelli Law Firm has successfully tried cases for over 40 years and taken numerous cases all the way to the Supreme Court. Call the Spigarelli Law Firm today at 877-409-7931 or visit their website at spigarelli-law.com. You can also find them fast in names and numbers. Be sure to get reliable information when you choose an attorney to represent you.
When the lights come up on Friday and Saturday nights at high schools and colleges across the region, it's often on a field built by Crossland Construction. Many Crossland employees played on those fields and were educated in the schools that are thriving parts of our communities today. Crossland is a proud supporter of area athletics and urges you to be a part of your local school community. Many of the athletes playing today may help Crossland build across our region in the future. Check out career opportunities at crossland.com. Crossland Construction, build you.
After 3 decades in business, Bittner Motors of Pittsburgh remains a local favorite. If you're in the market for a quality pre-owned vehicle, Bittner Motors has a large selection of late model, low mileage vehicles to choose from. Whether it be a car, truck, or SUV, Bittner Motors will warranty all their vehicles 100% for parts and service. And if you can't find what you're looking for on the lot, they will find it for you. Bittner Motors, 1018 North Broadway, Pittsburgh.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Welcome back here to the Cardinal Dome here at Webb City High School. The score at halftime, 27-18, and Frontenac has been in this game the entirety of the contest, but Mount Vernon kind of pulled away there at the end of the second quarter, went on a little bit of a run while holding Frontenac scoreless, and other than that, this has been about a 6-point difference. I mean, when you look at it, it's obviously a 9-point difference on the scoreboard, but it's been about a 2-possession game, not much more than that. So, again, Frontenac could be in this, just need to slow down and not make as many mistakes. They have given up a lot of points because of the traveling violations. Traveling violations killed Frontenac in that first half. We'll keep an eye on that, make sure that the Raiders are doing their technical things that they need to do to keep from getting those traveling violations. But again, that would be a big deal. If they didn't have those, they would have a lot more possessions. So again, the score at halftime, 27-18. We'll go ahead and take our final 2-minute break of our halftime show. When we come back, we'll have the second half tip right here on the home of Frontenac Raiders Sports. This is Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Jocksnitch is your holiday shopping headquarters with brands like Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, Oakley, and Ray-Ban. What else would anyone want? Don't forget, we have Royals gear and NFL apparel for the entire family at Jocksnitch Sporting Goods. Plenty of stocking stuffers from Pitt State to KU to all local area high schools in downtown Pittsburgh and Parsons at Jocksnitch Sporting Goods. Stop in today to get all your Christmas shopping done.
You got the sports food of today. Sporting goods from Jocksnitch.
Paynes Incorporated in Frontenac is the driveline specialist. Paynes does all driveline repairs for cars, trucks, four-wheel drive vehicles, and farm equipment. Paynes can also handle any general machine work and offers 24-hour record service. Call Paynes anytime. 231-3170. Paynes Incorporated is located at the intersection of West McKay and Highway 69 Frontenac Junction. Paynes Incorporated in Frontenac is the driveline specialist.
Proud supporter of Frontenac Athletics.
From scoring the winning touchdown to walking graduation, life is full of wonderful moments, but the best times can come with financial challenges, like paying for college or a room renovation. This is Brian Sutton, Market President of Commerce Bank in Pittsburgh. At Commerce, we make the harder stuff easy. Whatever your challenge is, we want to listen and help find solutions so you can focus on the good stuff, like cheering on your favorite team. Check us out at commercebank.com or follow us on Facebook and Twitter for tips on making the most of life. Commerce Bank, challenge accepted.
Having a confident smile can change everything, and Invisalign makes that decision easy because you can have a stunning smile without most people even knowing you're going through treatment. Saya Smile Center is proud to be a premier provider of Invisalign. Your Invisalign treatment will consist of a series of aligners that you switch out every 2 weeks. Each aligner will gradually shift your teeth perfectly into place, giving you the smile you always dreamed of. Call Saya Smile Center today for your no-cost consultation. Saya Smile Center, 4095 Parkview Drive in Frontenac, 620-231-7242.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Welcome back here to the Cardinal Dome on the campus of Webb City High School. The score in halftime again, 27-18. We'll welcome you back for second half action as Mount Vernon up by 9. Frontenac out there ready to start this second half. Mount Vernon getting their final talks in with head coach Mike Ray, trying to figure out exactly what they're going to do, but we will see what they're going to do against this Frontenac team. As Frontenac sets up to play defense, Mount Vernon will start out the second half with the ball. So here we go to the right-hand side. It is Cale Cornell getting it into Cale Miller. Around the perimeter they go. Mount Vernon is the only team to hit a 3 in this contest. Kelly Vaughn has it to the left-hand side to Bailey. Giving back out to Boswell. Bailey thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Instead, gets it around to Vaughn. He's going to drive in, fakes the pass inside. Back out to Boswell. Vaughn for 3. Off the mark. Rebounded cleanly that time by Hayden Pyle, and now they go the other way. Peyton Brown has the ball right at the beak of the Cardinal. Giving back out to Brock Ginnivan. Looking inside. Passes to Brown, then to Ginnivan again at the left wing. Dribbles it to his right. To Pyle at the top of the arch to the right-hand side. Daniel Watts. Haven't got it inside the three-point line yet. Still slowing down the offense a little bit. Maybe not wanting to make any of these mistakes. Just inside the two-point line on the shot. It's Jake Wilbert who puts it in for 2 points. That was a pretty shot. Nothing but the back of the net on that one for him. Cornell, though, for 3 on the other side. He's got 6 points now. 27-20 as soon as Frontenac answers. Oh, there's another 3 that time by Jake Wilbur, the first 3 of the game for Frontenac. He's got a quick 5 points in this second half. 30-23. 6:15 on the clock. Cornell thought about another 3, decides not to take it. Instead passes around to Vaughn. Then into the hands of Bailey. Boswell. Bailey again. To the left-hand corner. Boswell. Dribbling back up. Vaughn. Cornell for 3. He jams it home. It's his third made 3 of the night. He is 2 for 2 here in the second half. 33-23. Webb City leads by 10 points now. Shot up and in that time for Peyton Brown. He skies, puts it in for his first 2 points of the game. Vaughn has it. The pass was tipped away. It slowly rolled to him. And it's going to be nearly stolen. Out of bounds. It's Frontenac ball. They get a steal away from Mount Vernon. To inbound for Frontenac, it will be Jake Wilbert. Gets it into Peyton Brown. And here go the Raiders. Daniel Watts to Ginnivan. Inside to Pyle. Pyle turnaround shot in the lane, no good. Rebounded cleanly by Ty Boswell of Mount Vernon. Cornell gives it off to Vaughn. Vaughn stops, back to Cornell. Boswell underneath the basket, puts it up and off the glass, no good. Rebounded by nobody. Here comes Wilbert. He gets the rebound. And then finally going to whistle a foul. They're going to whistle this one against Mason Bailey. That's his third foul of the night. Team foul number 1. The first foul here in the second half. Brought Ginnivan to inbound for the Raiders. Again, you are listening and watching Frontenac Raider basketball on Radio X 103.5 The Evolution, as well as watching us here on ESPN 100.7.com. Right-hand side, Daniel Watts. Then back out to Hayden Pyle. Inside to Ginnivan. Ginnivan with the hook shot. No good. Wilbert, though, gets the rebound. It's going to be nearly stolen away. And they say it's out of bounds off Frontenac. I don't know. Coach Barcelona is incensed. I don't know how it went off of Frontenac, but they say it did. But it will be Mount Vernon ball. 4:37 here in the third quarter. 33-25 the score, 8-point game. Vaughn thought about the three. Fake shot. Oh, here goes the Raiders. Pyle gets the steal, taking it all the way down the floor, dumps it off to Peyton Brown and puts it in for 2 points. 4 for him. From the elbow, shot no good. Underneath the basket, a foul against Ginnivan. He slid his rear end underneath the Mount Vernon player, Kyle Bushman, and they're going to whistle him on the foul. So Ginnivan, that's his third foul. Checking in for him, it'll be, oh no, Noah Brooks comes in for Hayden Pyle. 33-27 the score, 6-point game, 4:10 on the clock. Cale Miller to inbound for Mount Vernon. Cornell for three. He thought he could hit it again, but he can't. This one's going to be rebounded by Bushman. Three ball up this time from Boswell. That one no good. Second chance shot. I don't know what's going on. He's going up. He's going straight up with the defense, and they call him on a foul. Noah Brooks going to be whistled on the foul. So this will send Mount Vernon's Cale Miller to the line. It's a 6-point game right now. 2 shots from Cale Miller. First free throw off the back iron, no good, and they say ball don't lie, and he missed that one. Daniel Watts comes out. In comes Blaine Baldwin. 3:59 on the clock, 33-27 the score. Referee's going to check and make sure that there's no wood coming up or something. I'm not sure what they're looking at. Here's Cale Miller's second free throw for the lefty. Off the mark, no good, and rebounded by Brock Ginnivan. Here goes Ginnivan. He's going to dump it off to Peyton Brown. To the right-hand side, Wilbert for three. Can he get it? Nope, off the mark. Rebounded by Miller. Mount Vernon goes the other way. Boswell dumping it inside. It's tipped away by Frontenac, but right back into the hands of Cornell, and he puts it in. A clean 2 points for Cornell, and he now has a total of 11 points. 30-second timeout called by Mount Vernon. We'll take it with them. 35-27 the score, 3:40 on the clock. We are back in 30 seconds. This is the home of Frontenac Raider basketball. This is Radio X 103.5.
Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing can tow all cars, trucks, and some semi-tractors and trailers in town or cross country. Larry Barrett has emergency wrecker service for all accidents, 24-hour towing. Been in an accident? Then call the pros. They have quality auto body repairing and painting from certified technicians for all major and minor repair jobs, and they can deal directly with the insurance companies, taking the stress out of your life. Go to barrettbodyframe.com or stop in and see them at 1601 East 27th Street Terrace or call 232-9400. That's Larry Barrett Body Frame and Towing. Customer service first. See them fast in names and numbers.
And now, back courtside with more Raiders basketball on Radio X 103.5 The Evolution.
We join back to live action. Ginnivan has the ball. Looking over to Peyton Brown. He shoots the three. No good. Just short on the shot. It's rebounded by the Mountaineers. Here goes Vaughn the other way. Into the corner. Boswell for three. And he jams it home. Boswell for three. He's got 5. 3:04 here in the third quarter. 38-27. Webb City. It's the home team up there. Mount Vernon up by 11. Cornell has it after the Frontenac turnover. Cale Miller for three, and that one, he jams that one home too. Making it rain from deep are the Mount Vernon Mountaineers. And Coach Barcelona will take a 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and take that with, we'll keep it right here. 41-27 the score. Mount Vernon up by 14 points right now. And Frontenac has slipped into a tailspin right now. They need to get out of it quick if they want to have any chance of coming back and taking down this Mount Vernon team that has lit it up from behind the three-point line so far. 41-27 the score. Cale Cornell has hit 3 threes. Chance Fenton has hit 1. Ty Boswell has hit 1. Mason Bailey has hit 1. And Cale Miller has hit 1, all for Mount Vernon. The only player for Frontenac to hit a 3 so far is Jake Wilbert. And that was in the second half. 41-27, 14-point difference, 2:37 left to go here on the clock. Inbound goes over to Peyton Brown. Gives it to Blaine Baldwin. Brown has it again. Into the corner. Wilbert thought about it. Baseline jumper. That one. Good. Jake Wilbert puts it in for 2 points. Boswell, he had a wide open shot. Decides not to take it at the free throw line. Kicks it back out. 3 ball from Cale Miller. And he's hot now. He's hit his last 2. That's 6 points for Cale Miller. 44-29. Mount Vernon up by 15 now. Left-hand side, Baldwin trying to find somebody open. It's Peyton Brown. He decides he's going to shoot the 3. He can't hit Jake Wilbert, though, with a rebound. He's going to turn around. He shoots. 3 well short, and that one's going to be rebounded by Mount Vernon. Going the other way, Boswell has it, and a foul whistled on the back end against Peyton Brown. 1:41 left to go here in the third quarter. 15-point lead for Mount Vernon, 44-29. Checking in for Frontenac. It'll be Cooper Cleland. Out will go Jake Wilbert. Cale Miller to inbound for Mount Vernon. Gets it into Cornell. Then into the hands of Vaughn. Working on the defense of Blaine Baldwin. Vaughn has it. Bounce pass to Cornell. In the corner. Gives it to Boswell. He's just inside the three-point line. He's going to drive to the basket. They kick it back out to Cale Miller. Long cross-court pass to Cornell. 120. Shot up and good from Kyle Bushman. The big man inside, 6'7". 46-29, and Frontenac down by 17 now. Around the perimeter, into the hands of Blaine Baldwin, right wing. Back up to Cleland. Left-hand side, Brown. Cleland has it again. Brown, he thought about it. Instead, long pass. Ginnivan has it. Now it's close to a walk. Driving, no call. You got to call something either way. Blaine Baldwin driving on the big man, Kyle Bushman. They don't call it either way. Got to be some kind of call there, whether a blocking foul or a charge. Turnaround shot in the wing. Cale Miller shoots it. No good, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2 on a shooting foul. 32.6 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. And again, it'll be Cale Miller to shoot 2. First free throw for Cale Miller, the lefty, is good. Jake Beckman and Noah Brooks come in for Frontenac. Second free throw off the mark. Brought in by Blaine Baldwin. And here goes Frontenac the other way. 47-29, less than 30 on the clock. Right wing, Cleland. Back up to Beckman. Cleland has it again. Trying to find somebody open. They throw it into Pyle. Cleland for 3. Short. And a foul going to be whistled underneath the basket. I think they're going to get Frontenac on this one. They're going to get Hayden Pyle on a push. 12.6 seconds left to go on the clock here in the third quarter. 47-29 the score. 18-point game. So 10 seconds for Mount Vernon now as they take it past the timeline. They're going to whistle a foul, a ticky-tack one this time on Cooper Cleveland. Team's sixth foul. Mount Vernon only one foul here in this third quarter. They're playing very disciplined basketball. 7 seconds. And they're going to whistle another one on Cleveland. 1-and-1 coming. 5 seconds left to go here. Mason Bailey to the line to shoot 1-and-1. He had 5 points in the first half. Freshman puts in the first. He's got 6 now. Looking to make it 7 with this second free throw. 5 seconds left to go on the clock after it makes or misses. That one no good. And it'll be Cleveland. 3 seconds. They got time. Setting his feet, letting it go. It's good if it goes. No good. And that'll end the third quarter. 48-29 the score after 3 quarters. We are back with the final quarter of action right here on the home of Frontenac Raider basketball. This is Radio X 103.5 The Evolution. 48-29 the score after 3.
Finding a lawyer means choosing someone with experience, confidence, and a good track record. Every legal situation is unique, and you need someone who will give you the level of comfort that he or she will treat your legal problem like it is their own. J. Gordon Gregory of the law firm of Wilbert & Towner is ready to provide you with that type of specialized assistance. With over 30 years of experience in Southeast Kansas, Gordy is ready to give you the personalized legal service your problem needs and deserves. Call J. Gordon Gregory of Wilbert & Towner today at 620-231-5620 or contact him online at wilburtontowner.com.
See their ad, names, and numbers.
Save where you shop with Labette Bank's Bazing checking account. Use the Bazing app to find over 300,000 national and local discounts. Bazing also offers industry-leading identity theft protection, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, paying up to $200 for damaged phones, pharmacy, vision, and hearing savings. With Bazing checking, you get deals you want and protection you deserve. Stop by and ask us about Bazing at Labette Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Find us fast in names and numbers.
And now, more exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5 The Evolution.
Welcome back here to the Webb City Cardinal Dome. Webb City High School, the Webb City Invitational. 8 minutes left to go in this contest. Frontenac down by 19 points. Left-hand side, it's Ginnivan. Giving to Brown. Back up to Baldwin. He's going to shoot the three. He's going to see if he can end his cold streak, but he can't. The other way goes Mason Bailey. Bailey pass inside to Fenton. Fenton gives it to Boswell, and Boswell puts it in for 2 points. 50-29. 21-point lead for Mount Vernon. Long cross-court pass. Ends up in the hands of Jake Beckman. Back up to Brown. Then to Baldwin. In the corner to Wilbert. Around the perimeter they go. They haven't got this one inside the three-point line. They're not going to because there's a shot up from Baldwin and a foul whistled against Frontenac underneath the basket. I think this might be on Ginnivan. Nope, they're going to get this one on Peyton Brown. I think. Nope. They do give Brock Ginnivan. That's Brock's 4th foul. Team's 8th foul. So 1-and-1 coming from Kyle Bushman. First free throw up and good for the big 6'7" senior. He's got now 9 points. That free throw putting him into double digits with an even 10. 52-29, 7 minutes left to go here in the game. Ginnivan with it. He's got 4 fouls. Got to be careful. Next one he would obviously sit down. Right wing is Peyton Brown trying to find somebody open. They get it out to Blaine Baldwin. Looking inside. Frontenac needs to end this cold streak to be able to have any momentum for the rest of this invitation. Baldwin gets it off to Wilbert. Wilbert for three. Just off the mark. Man, that was close. Bailey comes up with a rebound for Mount Vernon. Taking it past half court. Working on the defense of Wilbert. Back out to Boswell. Boswell kicks it around to Fenton. Boswell again at the top of the arch. He drives inside, spinning around in the lane. Then Cornell into Bushman. Cornell again, he's going to try to make a man miss. They kick it right back out behind to Bailey. Man, Mount Vernon is moving the ball around, but they haven't taken a shot, and they finally will. No call. Bushman, he drives in, offensive foul, and Bushman can't even believe it. And Frontenac's lucky because that shot was made, and he would have went to the line to shoot another, but they get Bushman on a basically dropping his shoulder. 52-29 the score. Mount Vernon in the lead by 23 points. Peyton Brown will take it down past half court. 5:50 on the clock. Ginnivan has it at the left wing. Peyton Brown, floater in the lane, no good. And man, the lid is just on the basket for Frontenac here. 5:37, 52-29 the score. Webb City ready to get their game underway against Nevada. Nearly tipped away. It's taken in by Bailey, the freshman. So they call Kyle Bushman on a foul. That's his fifth one of the night. I didn't catch what they called it on, but it was off ball. I know that. 52-29 the score. Mount Vernon still the inbound underneath the basket. So they might have called an unsportsmanlike because obviously Mount Vernon still has the ball, so it wasn't an offensive foul. But nonetheless, Mount Vernon inbounds underneath their own basket. Bailey has it. Given off to Cale Miller, then back to Bailey. Bailey loses the ball. Gives it back over to Vaughn. Vaughn to the right-hand side. Working on the defense of Jake Wilbert. 5 minutes left to go in this contest. Boswell has it. Driving. Puts up a shot off the glass and in. He's got 7 points in this half. A total of 9 for Ty Boswell, the 6-foot senior. Left-hand side of the arch. It's Jake Beckman. Foul whistled against Cornell this time. They're going to get him on a push. 54-29 the score, 4:49 on the clock. Here in the fourth quarter. Wilbert has it, dumps it off over to Beckman. In the hands of Peyton Brown. Right-hand side, Wilbert goes through his hands, got to corral it. He does, drives to the lane, puts up a shot, and man, like I said, the basket has just been covered for Frontenac. They haven't been able to get one to drop here in this quarter at all. Shot up and good. A good drive that time by Cale Miller to the basket, and he has his now 9th point. To the right-hand side, Daniel Watts trying to find somebody open, gets it into Wilbert. Thought about the three, doesn't take it. Said passes over to left-hand side to Peyton Brown for three. Finally getting it to go. It's Daniel Watts with his first points of the game from deep. 56-32. 24-point game still. It's in the hands of Boswell. Boswell over to Miller. Interior pass. Boswell turning around in the lane. He is mugged inside, puts it in. He probably should have got an extra free throw on that one, but instead he just gets his 9th point of the half. No big deal. Total of 11. From the elbow. Finally, Wilbur gets it to fall again, and now Frontenac has made their last 2 baskets after being held scoreless in his first fourth quarter. Boswell has it. Around to Bailey. Then to Miller. Miller driving. No good on the shot. He's fouled on his way there. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws with 3:12 on the clock. 58-34. 24-point game still. Frontnac's 10th of the half, so every one after this will be double bonus. Miller, first free throw is good. He's got 10 now, all 10 of those coming in the second half. So out come Ty Boswell and Cale Cornell. So that might be their curtain call. 3:11 left to go on the clock. Blaine Gates comes in for the first time for Mount Vernon. And they say Peyton Brown walked with it, and another turnover. 60-34, 3:04 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. And Mason Bailey comes out as well as Kelly Vaughn, so that's their curtain call. So all 5 starters have come out of the game. They're going to whistle Peyton Brown on a foul. That's his 4th foul. Double bonus, Blaine Gates coming in, the 5'11" senior. First free throw up for Blaine, off the mark. Head coach Mike Ray tell him, hey, just get the stroke, man. Second one does bang home for Blaine Gates. Peyton Brown taking it past half court. Trying to find somebody open. Right-hand side, it's Daniel Watts. 2:50 on the clock. They give it off to Blaine Baldwin. Wilbert just inside the three-point line and makes it. So he has now 11 points in the second half. A total of 13. With the ball, Slater Eldridge. Then given off to Chance Fenton. Fenton taking it. Got to be careful of fouls here. 2:20 on the clock, and every time you do it, you're going to give them 2 shots. Stolen away by Frontenac, brought in by Noah Brooks. He walked with it. They don't call that one. Peyton from the corner, no good. And here comes Cale Miller up and off the glass, no good on the shot. Miller with the rebound. He puts up the second chance, third chance. Finally, they call a foul. This will be Noah Brooks whistled. And I said all 5 starters have come out, but Cale Miller's still in the game for Mount Vernon. First free throw is good for Cale Miller. 62-36 the score, 1:58 on the clock here in the game. Second free throw rattles around, doesn't fall. It'll be rebounded by Blaine Baldwin going the other way. 3 ball up from Watts, short. Rebounded by Mount Vernon. And that'll be Blaine Gates on the rebound. 1:45 on the clock. Here comes the Mount Vernon Mountaineer offense. And here goes Daniel Watts on the steal, all the way coast to coast, puts it in. 5 points for him all in the second half, 62-38, 1:29 on the clock. Eldridge, man, that is a sweet stroke that time from Cale Miller. And I think it's a substitution timeout, so we're not going to take the timeout. It's a substitution one. You can't stop if you're going to call a substitution. We got to go. Okay, here we go. 65-38, 30, nearly 30-point game. It's a 27-point contest. 1:22 left to go here in the fourth. Jake Beckman, shot up, no good. Second chance from Cleveland. That one off the mark as well. Brought in by Mount Vernon Slater Eldridge. What's going on? There was a buzzer, but it's not right. We got 1 minute on the clock. The buzzer wasn't right. Shouldn't have happened. Now the referee's talking, and they're going to say they're going to stop action, give it back to Mount Vernon. Okay, Slater Eldridge has it, and the referee's telling all the players, hey, if you don't hear a whistle, don't stop. But everybody did stop, so they are going to stop action. Here goes Blaine Gates at the right wing. Back up to the top to Slater Eldridge. Eldridge around with his left hand, through his legs, back to the right-hand side. Blaine Gates to the right-hand side. Colby Johnson. Foul whistle against Frontenac. This will send Mount Vernon's Zach Jones to the line. 6'10" sophomore. 65-38 the score. 38.7 seconds left to go here on the clock. First free throw is good for Jones. (66-38) the score. Second one from Jones is up, and that one falls as well. 67-38 now. Nearly a 30-point game. 29 points, the difference. Rebounded by Kel Franklin. Put up the shot, no good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot some free throws. So they finally call some fouls against Mount Vernon, although it's not really like it's lopsided officiating. It's just that Mount Vernon is just playing a little bit more disciplined. With them playing with the lead, they haven't been that aggressive, and fouls don't rack up. Here's Franklin's first free throw, no good. But he will have a chance at a second. Franklin's scoreless in the game. This would put him on the board. Second free throw, no good, off the left-hand side. Rebounded by Mount Vernon. Brought in by Zach Jones. Past the timeline, Eldridge looking around to his right, then to his left. High ball screen from Jones. That's a good ball screen. 15 seconds left to go on the clock. Slater Eldridge has it. It's all reserves in for Mount Vernon right now. Just going to take the rest of this clock out. 2 seconds, and here we go. That's the end of the contest. The final score, 67-38. Frontenac falls here in Game 5 of the Webb City Invitational. We'll go ahead and take a 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll have all of your your post-game stats, wrap it up, and we'll call it a night. 67-38 the score, the final. We're back at 3 minutes right here on the home of Frontenac Raider Sports. This is Radio X 103.5.
After 3 decades in business, Bittner Motors of Pittsburgh remains a local favorite. If you're in the market for a quality pre-owned vehicle, Bittner Motors has a large selection of late model, low mileage vehicles to choose from. Whether it be a car, truck, or SUV, Bittner Motors will warranty all their vehicles 100% for parts and service. And if you can't find what you're looking for on the lot, they will find it for you. Bittner Motors, 1018 North Broadway, Pittsburgh.
Paynes Incorporated in Frontenac is the driveline specialist. Paynes handles all driveline repairs for cars, trucks, four-wheel drive vehicles, and farm equipment. Paynes can also handle any general machine work and offers 24-hour record service. Call Paynes anytime, 231-3170. Paynes Incorporated is located at the intersection of West McKay and Highway 69 Frontenac Junction. Paynes Incorporated in Frontenac is the driveline specialist.
Proud supporter of Frontenac Athletics.
Back to action.
At Lindbergh Pharmacy, we care about your health. From a qualified and caring staff to services like our Time My Meds and MedPack programs, Lindbergh Pharmacy provides personalized service you can count on. Refill prescriptions online at lindberghpharmacy.com or on your smartphone with our free Lindbergh Pharmacy mobile app. You can also sign up for our text alert program and we'll text or email you when your prescription is ready. Can't make it to us? We'll deliver your medications right to your door. Lindbergh Pharmacy, now 2 locations to serve you.
Customer first, safety always. It's not just a tagline, it's the Watco way. By focusing on safety, each and every day they build a future by protecting their customers, team members, community, and the environment. When Watco moves commodities by rail, river, and road, at home or across North America and Australia, their priority is to ensure that they deliver their loads safely and on time. Watco wishes all area teams a safe and successful season.
I had no idea you did that.
That's what I said when I learned CDL does more than just electrical work. Like plumbing, heat and air, security cameras and alarms, generators, solar panels, even signs for my business. CDL really is one company that has a solution for about everything in my home and business. Learn more at cdlsolution.com.
Exciting Raiders basketball action on Radio X 103.5, The Evolution.
Welcome back here to the Webb City Dome, Cardinal Dome. Final score again, 67-38. Frontenac falls to Mount Vernon. We'll get your post-game stats, your finals. And before we talk about one of the big stats of this game, we'll go ahead and get all their individual stats. Blaine Baldwin finishes with 5 points. Daniel Watts with 5 points. Jake Wilbert with 13. Jake Beckman with 2. Brock Ginneman with 2. Peyton Brown with 4. Hayden Pyle with 3. Noah Brooks with 4. For Mount Vernon, it was Ty Boswell with 11. Mason Bailey with 6. Cale Miller with 14. Chance Fenton with 8. Blaine Gates with 1. Cale Cornell with 11. Kelly Vaughn, with 3, and then Kyle Bushman with 10. One of the stats that really stands out to me is 16. That's the amount of second half points from Frontenac, and it came from 2 players, Daniel Watts and Jake Wilbert. Jake Wilbert had 11 second half points, and Daniel Watts had all 5 of his in the second half. Those are the only 2 players that scored in the second half for Frontenac. A very tough second half for Frontenac. So once again, the final again, 67-38. Want to thank Zach for helping us out back in the studio, keeping us on the air, as well as Heath Adkins for helping us, as always. And also Blake Landis, our camera operator here on location at the Webb City Dome. Again, this the final score, 67-38. This is the home of Frontenac Raider Sports. Radio X 103.5. We'll go back to music right now.